So we are in Northumberland. We've got a 4-day weekend and the weather's looking really good, and we thought it would be a good time to come to Northumberland. So we're going to go climbing. We've got the boulder pads and we've got a trad rack, see what we fancy. We just got here, it's about 5 o'clock, so we're going to go bouldering. We are just at Kylo in the woods and it looks really good in the guidebook, so I'm really excited to try bouldering on the sandstone. I've never tried any bouldering on sandstone, so I'm really excited to see what it feels like. I'm going to do some easy stuff to warm up, and then hopefully there's going to be a nice project to get stuck in. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
Sadly, I lost a lot of my footage from the first day of climbing, so here are at least some clips of easier problems that we ended up doing over the 2 days.
So we've just finished the first day. It was really cool. I really enjoyed it. I was really surprised how crimpy the holds were. I didn't really expect it. I think I just, in my mind, I had this image of just like going for slopers, but actually it's got some like super sharp crimps and like really good feet, and the rock doesn't really feel polished at all, which is a nice change from the big district limestone I've been climbing on recently. A lot of the problems are really high as well, which feels quite scary. So we did quite a few of the easier problems, but they're definitely, I think they'd be classed as highballs in the peak, so I think it'll be really good for my head game. But yeah, I feel like the grades might be a bit stiffer, but maybe I just say that because I'm not used to climbing on sandstone. But I've really enjoyed it. The setting is absolutely amazing and it's just so quiet. I can't believe it. It's bank holiday weekend and there is literally no one around. But yeah, really good evening session. So we're gonna come back tomorrow. Second day today of our bouldering trip, and I'm just getting shut down a lot. I think the grades here are really quite stiff. A lot of the problems are really crimpy and quite scarily high. I almost feel like I might as well just top out. But yeah, it's really cool, but just quite finger intensive. And I think the grades definitely are really stiff, but it doesn't matter so much about the grades as long as I'm climbing, so it's all good.
As you probably know by this point, I'm not a huge fan of highballs, but this one looked too good to pass. It's a 6B 7 meter highball. It's all on good holds, but I struggled to commit to the crux move that high up. The holds just fell a little bit too far away.
Go on.
Oh my god.
Come on now. Come on.
Fuck, I can't reach that fucking hold.
It's a cool problem, definitely worth trying it if you're in the area. Here is a footage of Alex doing the whole thing. If you think the camera is a little bit shaky, it is. I was nervous just watching him. We finished just as the sun was setting. It was definitely time to call it a day.
Okay, so we've just finished at Kylo in the woods. This was our second day, and it was a hard day. I feel like I didn't really do very much. I didn't manage too many problems, and in the last couple of days I haven't been able to climb anything past the 6A, which felt a little bit hard for my ego because I've done quite a few 7As now, and I feel like, I feel stronger. So sometimes that's just the way it goes, and I think I'm learning to not let this bother me and just, it's just at the end of the day, it's just grades and it's at a new crag, and but sometimes it's hard to deal with. But other than that, I had a really good day. I've tried some cool problems. I've tried this really nice high ball, which I got further and further and was quite comfortable taking some jumps, so that was real progress. And Matt, we had a really nice day with some really nice people that we met. All in all, a really good day, and also really good kind of like learning curve for me, just to be okay with sometimes, not climbing very hard. But on to day 3. We are at Back Bowden. It looks absolutely beautiful here. There's no one here as well, which seems to be a trend in Northumberland. But it's super peaceful, beautiful scenery. My skin's a bit shredded, day 3 of bouldering, but I'm really excited just to be out, to be honest. I'm not really that bothered about how much I climb, it's just nice weather, nice day. But looking forward to the climbing. We're gonna do some easy stuff, some mileage, because it's the 3rd day, so.
I did really mean mileage, but then I saw the style of the climbing there and got really psyched.
This place is absolutely amazing. We've only just made it to the first bay, and we've just been climbing here for a couple of hours, and it's so good. I've just finished a route here through the roof, and yeah, it's absolutely amazing. It feels like super juggy, steep, like barely through the roof, basically like indoor climbing but on real rock. So yeah, absolutely amazing here. What a contrast to yesterday's like crimpy highball problems. But yeah, really good destination. I'm definitely going to be back here, but we still have a few hours of daylight, so we're going to move further along to the crag and explore over there. Yeah.
After 3 days in Northumberland, I finally realised that there is a new grade, the Northumberland 6A. The climbers who live here must be super strong, or 6'5". Some other Sheffield-based friends had the same idea about leaving Busy Peak and turned up at the crag. Psych was high for the rest of the day. As we had lots of pads and spotters between us, I started working another 6C traverse. Here I'm trying to work out the crux move.
Go on, Dan.
Oh my god, thank you.
Nice spot.
I didn't do it on that trip, as I think I was too tired from all the climbing. Here is a clip of me sending it 2 weeks later when we came back to Northumberland again. I think this shows just how much we love this place. What a day. We've just finished at, where were we? Back Bowden. It's like a premier destination. It's so good. I feel like if this was in Sheffield, it'd just be like, there would be people like queuing up, but there was no one there other than another kind of like group of people who were randomly from Sheffield who I knew, which was really nice. So we had a bit of a pat party. It was nice to have 7 pats on some of the problems. But yeah, it's so good and it's so chilled out, and yeah, I just can't get over it. So I'm definitely going to be back to Northumberland. Yeah, so we did some more climbing towards the end of the crag, which is like all really good. We found some more like roof problems, and then we had a go at like, yeah, there's some super reachy 6As, which I don't think are 6As, but whatever. And then I had a go at like this really nice 6C like traverse, and I nearly did it, but I was just a bit tired, so I'm gonna come back for that one. But it was like, yeah, just like such a good day. My skin is like, I don't know if you can see, is like super raw now. I don't think I've ever bouldered 3 days in a row, but we've got one more day, so I think we're gonna head south and then go somewhere on the way home. And if we've got any skin left, we're just gonna do a little bit of bouldering tomorrow morning before we head home. But yeah, really good crag. I definitely recommend. Yeah. I knew this Northumberland bouldering trip was too good to be true. I think this is a bit more like it. I've got double down on and thermals.
and it's like freezing. We've just got to Shafto, which is meant to be an amazing crag. There's like over 300 problems, and yeah, it's like really cold, and we're just trying to get psyched, and I have literally no skin left, but we are gonna go and check it out just very briefly before we head back home. But yeah, it's cold this morning. The mind is willing, but the flesh is weak. I'm too tired to climb today. I pulled on, and I just, like, as soon as I put my shoes on, I thought, no, it's not gonna happen today. So I think like 3 days in a row is my limit when it comes to bouldering, and I feel like when I'm considering taping like the middle section of my fingers, I think it's time to go home. So we just, at least we've scoped it out, and it's just like really cool here. I can't wait to come back when I'm really fresh. There's just like so many boulders, like there's this like really cool roof with some like really good problems, so we're definitely going to come back fresh. Definitely was worth it, at least coming to try. And I think it's time to go home now as well. So we've been here for 4 days, 4 days in Northumberland, and I'm really impressed with the whole area. It's just like so good, and it's very quiet, and I think that's like part of the appeal as well. So you know that when you come here, you're gonna have the crag to yourself, or just meet a few people on the way, which is like quite special at this day and age. I think when climbing is becoming so popular, when you're climbing in the peak on bank holiday weekend, you literally can't park because there's so many people here. So that's really special, and I hope that it's gonna continue this way. Maybe I shouldn't really vlog about it because people will come and discover this, but I think important thing as well is to like really protect the rock up here. I think a lot of it is quite soft sandstone, so I try to not chalk too much. I'm like a massive prolific chalker, so I try to like be really chilled out with the chalk and just brush really gently rather than, because once we lose the rock, it's gone forever. So hopefully we can keep it that way. But hope you enjoy this Northumberland experience, and maybe you'll inspire to go and climb here for yourself. But thank you for watching. Bye.